God.
All right, guys, welcome back
Wait.
to me.
We're good? Okay. Sorry.
Oh.
Es que sister, pues.
Oh, first comment.
We have a comment?
Happy Monday, squad.
Happy Monday indeed, y'all. Welcome back to Me Too Daily.
I'm Jenny.
And I'm Alejandro. And we have the Cheese in the Corner in the house today. Woo!
What's up, guys?
Special
Gene
guest.
checking in.
Hello, I'm Jasmine Ballet.
Yee, Jasmine.
Yeah, Jasmine in the house. Me Too veteran in town. Where were you at? Are you in Texas or Chicago?
I'm all over the place.
Mrs. Worldwide? Mrs. Nationwide.
Yeah, I'll be
Okay,
in Peru
nationwide.
next week, you know.
Damn, she's going to Peru.
Peru?
Peru.
Get the OG lomo saltado.
Yeah.
The moment we realized we were live.
So good.
Who's
Opus.
memeing us?
I don't know, brother.
Oi!
Damn.
But anyways, y'all. Another crazy weekend.
So much going on, guys. How are we feeling? Let us know in the comments. Um,
Yeah, how are you feeling, man? I mean, it was Father's Day, so the No Kings protest happened here in LA,
we
all
went,
over.
We went live while we were
You were
there.
there.
I don't know if some of you guys tuned in, but we were just trying to show how peaceful it was. You know, the good vibes, and people showed up and showed out. That was crazy.
My community was there, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
there.
that drone footage looks crazy.
Yeah.
Drone.
Like the amount of people, I was
Yes.
like, damn.
I had chills just being in the crowd. Like, it felt like, it was emotional. It was like,
was.
oh shit, like, we're standing in history right now.
Oh, for sure, definitely. And people were so, like, so passionate, so creative. Like, it's just insane the amount of creativity I saw too. You know, like we're all there for one reason, for our people. And then there was a lot of allies too. I saw in the crowd. I'm like, dang, like it was crazy. But
I want to
No.
talk about your poster that you saw, but I'll let you guys, because we're going to cover a bunch of them, right?
yes. So people popped out for No Kings, and so did the world with 2,100 rallies. That's a lot. Wow. And around 5 million protesters.
Wow.
Crazy. And also with around 200,000 people across LA. And that's just LA alone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is looking like one of the biggest protests in history.
Mm-hmm.
So did you see the drone footage?
And
everything?
Maybe. I don't know if it was LA specifically or different cities, but I saw a couple shots like that.
Yeah.
And then
It reminded me of, like, you remember the pictures in textbooks you used to see?
Yes.
I'm that old. We had textbooks. But yeah, I'm like, yo, I hope, like, all this makes it to the history books, because, things get lost.
This is true.
So,
Yeah, if they don't try to change it.
Yeah, hopefully not.
so it's like you guys lived it. So,
Yeah.
we're living it right now.
Yeah.
So it's like, hopefully it lines up in 10 to 15 years when kids are learning about it,
Oh, for sure.
sure.
Definitely. Un hormiguero de gente, guys. It was lit. It was emotional. The vibes were great. And we saw some great posters that we wanted to highlight.
No, I saw the carousel and like this one. I love this one.
Taco Fell.
Taco Fell.
Yo, not for that. Shout out to Canva. I feel like everybody's cooking on Canva now.
You think so?
Like if you were a little bit funny, like Canva just gave you put the battery on your back.
It's
'Cause-
the new PowerPoint.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
saying like all that used to stop me, and now Canva just adds, like
And
I could make,
Photoshop, that confusion on Photoshop.
I could
no,
do things
Canva.
like this with authority. You
Yep.
feel me? Like,
Taco Fell.
Taco Fell's hilarious.
Dude,
The only King Taco is on 3rd Street. No King Tacos no King Tacos in America. That's awesome.
That's a funny drawing. Look, that's somebody's foot kicking it.
I also,
That, it took a while for me to see. I'm like, yo, what is that? And it's like a foot kicking.
because they call him Taco, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that an orange taco or red? I'm colorblind, so help me out.
I
Here.
think it's orange.
Okay.
It's a
It's shredded,
Dorito. It's a
yeah,
Dorito.
fiery taco, brother.
Yeah, La Boo Boo, bro.
Say fuck ice.
I mean, hey, man. La Boo Boos are
And
hot
the
right
little
now.
Guatemalan flag, right?
Yeah,
Chapin.
Guatemalan. Chapillo? What is it?
Chapin?
Yeah, that's
Chapin.
also, this Labubu's a chapin.
Hell yeah.
Love it. Chinga la migra.
Oh,
Chinga.
I love the use of the Dodger logo for
Yeah.
La.
Don't get me started on the Dodgers right now, but
We'll
talk
get
about
into
that in a bit.
that. We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
Oh,
Let's
man.
see.
Ice
out
out.
of LA.
And in and out. Again, it's a staple here on the
Yes.
West Coast, so
Exactly.
creative.
that's super cool.
Super creative.
Man, I wish I can do posters like this.
Well,
Well, look, let's look at the comments because people were commenting
Yes,
while we were
let's
like
look at-
kicking
yeah.
it off, and people obviously were saying that well, first off, you're the female pit bull because of all your
Yes.
your nationwide, well, worldwide travel. So there's that.
Vale.
But people are feeling emotionally overwhelmed, exhausted, emotionally
Yeah.
drained.
It's a lot.
And then just about the King Taco.
Who else
Yeah.
is losing friends out here? I want to know that. Who's losing
Oh,
friends?
you got you
I'm
you
not gonna
packed
go
a friend
into it.
up
I'm
over
not
the
gonna go
weekend.
into it, but I'm just curious.
But pack her up. What was it?
No, just
Come on, real
you know,
quick.
like let's
This is the chisme
normalize. I
corner.
just want to say, let's normalize informing our friends about things going on, rather than like people taking it personal. If someone's sharing information with you, don't take it personal.
Yo, at her right
you
now.
know, I'm not gonna. No, I would never.
No, but it's like, let's learn from each other, because a lot of times, like, you
Learn
think it's
from
like
each
one way.
other.
Again, everyone has different
Yes.
opinions, but it's like,
Yes.
these are the facts. What do you want to do with that? It's up to you.
If
Yeah.
I'm,
But-
if I'm letting you know that immigrants, in fact, do pay taxes, and these are the facts, like, you know, are we in the era where we're getting, like, offended
She was like,
by
don't
facts?
she was like, don't lecture me, probably. Like, don't.
No, yeah, she's
Don't
like,
correct
why are
me,
you
yeah.
coming at me like this?
Mm-hmm.
Is it because I'm white? And I'm like, no, if you were Latina and misinformed, I would still share the information. So, like, let's, like, share information without it being an argument. And
Of course, and there's plenty of our own people that are misinformed too.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
So like, let's just educate ourselves, and instead of like spreading misinformed, like the wrong thing, like just educate yourself on it.
Yeah.
An educated
Be
debate.
open-minded.
Well, you tried. And I
I
feel like
tried.
when
You
you
did
try,
try.
it's like maybe somebody else should pasar la vergüenza. Because she tried to put her onto it. Until somebody else comes and corrects you even more.
Exactly. Maybe then
You know
she'll
what I mean?
click.
Like,
Right.
yeah.
And then she'll be like, hey, Jasmine, I'm so sorry. Like, or hey, I see what you were saying about this. It makes sense. Like, whatever. Again,
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like,
You
let's talk about
you packed
it.
her up.
instead
Haven't
of-
spoken to her?
No, she has to think about the the friendship apparently. And I'm
crazy.
like,
Says-
okay.
the consequences of her actions. Okay, so first off, Fierce by mitú is tuned in. So shout out to our primas over there.
Yeah.
And they said, we see Alejo with no daughter's hat today with a fist. Yeah, so, well, first off, I want to give a shout out to my wife and my baby because they gave me the hat. It was part of my little Father's
Let me
Day.
see it.
It's a New Balance.
Aw.
They know I love New Balance, so they gave me
Yeah.
like a bunch of new gear and stuff,
Yes.
but this is part of
No
it.
pun intended.
No pun.
New gear,
New gear.
balance.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Oh,
Ooh, serious.
What?
We're getting serious.
Oh, Liam, are we on the screen? Yeah. Okay, cool. Which camera am I looking at? Dodgers! What are you doing? So the Dodgers, I don't know what's going on, but they lost the plot because look, with everything going on, they have still said nothing, right? And this weekend has added more fuel to the fire that people are feeling inside of them because being in LA,
you represent LA.
yes, the immigrants that Latinos, Hispanics that pull up to your game are loud and proud Dodger fans. When in between innings, you play something like when Kike comes up, Kike, they play a loud spot on full blast. Freddie Freeman, he loves it.
Baila conmigo.
But regardless, the team is bien
Calladitos.
calladitos.
Silent.
And look, I'm not gonna
Calladitos y
lie,
Muy bonitos, brother.
Well, some guapetones. They're handsome. But anyways, so point is, I was at the game yesterday. I'm not gonna fucking sugarcoat. I was there, but it was a gift from my wife for Father's Day that she already had. So I'm like, fuck. But okay, so look, the point is that
Banda que chingados.
anyways, so the only daughter that's spoken up about this is Kike Hernandez, right?
Yep.
Kike came out and was like, hey guys, like I may not be born and raised like by LA, but the city adopted me, and again, he knows that the city's not doing good right now.
Yeah, it's not.
Your fan base is not doing so good right now. And so Saturday, Neza was contacted to perform the was it? I already forgot. The national anthem.
Spanish
Sorry.
national anthem.
The Star Spangled Banner. So Neza was like, hey, can you come do the national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
She doesn't do it in Spanish
Because of
because
what's going on.
of what's
It's a
going on.
statement.
And so in solidarity, and this is from Fierce, our Fierce brand posted it, she decided to sing the national anthem in Spanish, which was commissioned by the U.S. government in 1945 and is legally recognized as an acceptable form of the national anthem to perform. Regardless, the artists were like, no Spanish, please. No. She did it in Spanish. Again, she didn't remix it or anything. She didn't
Yeah.
tarnish it.
She followed it.
She followed it. Again, it's solidarity of what's going on because if the Dodgers haven't said anything, she will, and she did.
Yeah. I applaud her.
She did them a solid because at least they have that now.
At least, but
But it didn't come out of them.
No, exactly.
It was out of her,
Kike has spoken up. Neza spoke up at Dodger Stadium,
Saying up.
saying up. Besides, like no one else has said anything.
Yeah.
Other times, Dodgers have spoken up. I always see them donating to the LAFD. Great. But like besides that, like I don't know what else they do in the community.
And you know what's crazy? At the protest, like what do you see? I see a lot of Dodger merch. I see a lot of jerseys, hats.
The Chinga La Migra
Yeah,
sign.
the Migra, the signs, the logos, like.
You got all of these protesters, Latinos, repping the Dodgers on their head, but you don't got the Dodgers standing up for them.
Yeah.
Like,
No, like what you said
That's
earlier.
facts.
oh, how to say it?
No.
Run it back.
No, you said LA shows up for the Dodgers, but the Dodgers aren't showing up for LA.
Exactly.
I like that.
Like
That's true.
it's
LA,
I don't know.
LA shows up for the Dodgers, but the Dodgers aren't showing up for LA.
Yeah.
You saw
Exactly.
it in the protests, but the Dodgers.
You know
I don't
what?
know.
You know what's crazy? When we went to the World Series parade for the Dodgers, a sea of people at the very place we went to protest this past Saturday.
Yeah.
And it's just like, dude, look at all those people showing up for them. Where are they? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like
Even a post.
You're right.
You heard even a
You're
post.
right.
that's the bare minimum.
Bare minimum.
Aunque sea un post or something. But brother, didn't they someone say they couldn't come in with their scarf because
yeah, I
it was
saw someone-
offensive or something like that for the game?
It looks like a sarape, right? More or less. Yeah, so they
Yeah.
couldn't go in with that scarf. I don't know if it's because of calaveras or whatever, but they're like, no, you know what? Like, it was offensive. You can't come in with that.
Interesting. Because I remember clearly for the World Series, I think it was a World Series game where I saw this woman behind home plate making a very statement to pick a seat right behind where the camera was going to be. Make America Great Again hat.
The whole game.
The whole game. Everyone saw her.
I wish someone would have snatched that and ran.
Dude, I would have snatched it right off her head. I've been
But they want that. They go like, I see them like even at Disneyland and stuff, like with the MAGA hat, like very like, they want that reaction.
No,
want
for sure. They
it.
want
So
you to
it's
say
just like,
something. They want
and
you
that's
to.
for Latina.
¿Quién sabe?
¿Quién sabe?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But I mean, so what do we do? Boycott the Dodgers, like, because okay, look, it's easy to say it, but then it's tough because I see people like, okay, the Mexico game this weekend, I thought it was gonna be dangerous. Hey, ice, aguas, people, they're gonna be on high alert. The stadium looked pretty full to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
But they were
Is that-
out. They were out. Ice was out, dude, that they went to a swap meet. I forgot which swap meet it was, but they went and they did their raids. They did their rounds this weekend.
They have been.
They
Even
have
showing
been.
up at schools.
Schools,
Yeah.
Like,
homes, streets,
I mean, just businesses again, like all of
Out
these
there-
criminals that are out working, doing their.
car washes.
they're waiting outside of these trials, knowing that
Yeah.
these immigrants are gonna get denied, and they come outside and they detain them right there.
I'd be scared to go to like an
Like-
appointment or anything right now.
Let's see. So people, again, on what we do, like as Dodger fans, as LA fans, as Angelinos, Latinos, what do we do? So someone, just really quickly, castigarlos. Let's see, Kiki
You
is
have
a
to
true
stop
soldier.
going to
But
the
someone said,
games.
Monday?
You have to stop going to the games, Alejo.
Bro, I've only gone to 2
All
games.
on you.
No, I know, I gotta stop, huh? No, pero Akira, so Angel FC, the female soccer team, had dope shirts made Immigrant City FC shirts. Again, that's like literally a tangible like statement to the city, I think, to the community. I know LAFC has spoken up as well. People are saying it's tough because Dodgers are so a part of LA. It's like, yeah, it's tough, but it's like, también, like to your point,
Yeah.
you keep showing up for them, and it's not reciprocated. So, someone said, bully them until you speak up. It's like, it is. Like, I don't know, like,
I mean, they're not the only team in town. What the Lakers doing?
Right.
yeah.
Oh, the
The,
Angels.
the Angels aren't even in LA. No, but I get you.
Well,
but
I'm
no,
just saying, I know
thing
they're
is-
not
I mean,
saying
we're
the
gonna call
Angels.
them
No,
out.
sorry.
Might as well
The,
call all
the
of them
Angels
out. No,
catching
yeah.
strays, but if they want to be the LA Angels, by all means.
But it just sucks with the Dodgers because They are literally LA to like again the Latino community. Like growing up, and my friend's dad would always tell me, "Oh, I used to go and wait for Fernando Valenzuela outside of the stadium." Like again, young Latinos that like immigrated to this country were big fans already. And I've seen excuses of like, "Oh, well, since the Dodgers are a global brand and not really like they are LA, but they're also very global, so that's why they haven't said anything." Like, bro, cuando les conviene, they've been saying stuff, pero I don't know. Anyways. We'll simmer down a little bit.
Yeah.
Is there any other stories from the team that who wants to present to the class?
Like actually, so it's like
All right,
we're not out here to be like Dodgers. Da, 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 da. We're just disappointed.
Yeah.
We're
Tag them.
disappointed. We're
Tag them.
disappointed. Exactly. Así, ¿verdad?
Just so they know.
Just so they know.
What have the Yankees said? If the Dodgers don't pull through, I'll consider it.
Okay.
What have the Yankees said?
Yankees?
I don't know.
I don't know what they've done.
I know. No, never mind.
Lose.
You get the
That's what we
Yankees
doing.
catching strays
We
now
lose.
too. Hey,
We've
they
been
don't have
losing. We lost to the
pride,
Red
bro.
Sox.
Yankees don't have a pride night.
They don't?
I said what I said.
Is that true, Gene?
Yankees don't have
They
a pride
don't.
night?
They don't have a pride
Listen,
night.
our
They're one of the
sta-
few
our
teams that
stadium-
don't have
our
a pride
stadium-
night.
Do
I
Dodgers
said
have
what
a
I
pride
said.
night?
Yankee
Yeah,
Stadium.
they have one.
Yankee Stadium feels like a museum.
We're gonna get into that now with the Pride Night, bro, because
Pride month.
so they had it on Friday, right? Was it
Yes.
Friday or Thursday?
It was a packed stadium.
Pack Stadium. No, I don't want to. Let's just move on because we can keep talking about
Now
this forever.
we're-
Because
now
the team.
we're-
No, because there was again they had their LA hats with the pride. It was cool. Again, it's a fun event to attend, but there was some player that wasn't too happy about it, and he.
A player? Again. No, if you're gonna say the chisme, say the chisme, dude. You can't just like.
Well, it's because we're supposed to move on.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's move on then.
Well, no, there's Clayton Kershaw. I mean, it's not a surprise if you know Clayton Kershaw. He's very conservative, and you know he had a hat on, but he wrote a Bible verse that essentially is like kind of against like pride and people that aren't affiliated with his views. Pero, okay. All right.
For a
All right,
lighter
guys. I know we're down bad, but I'm gonna try to switch it up to lighter news. We got Toy Story 5. I didn't even know.
Another one.
Yo, I just
four.
I just found out Andy's not even in it. Like I had a bunch of Andy jokes lined up, and you kind of shot them down.
Can you say them to me?
Well, yeah, the joke was like, yo, Andy can't afford a crib. He still lives with his mom.
Like us.
Yeah, and like us, and yeah, his kids are playing with his toys because he's broke as hell. And the tariffs are running it up, and he can't buy the kids' toys, so here, play with this.
Not the
Whatever. Definitely not the storyline, but the storyline is against iPads. And you know how kids are conectado to these iPads?
Yeah.
So it's like Woody and the gang is going against, look at that, a leapfrog. It looks like the leapfrog tablet.
It looks like the leapfrog. I remember
Those are
leapfrog.
good because they teach kids,
Yeah, I
but
remember
I don't know.
those. But you said the it's a villain? The iPad?
The
That's a
iPads.
villain?
Yeah, think about it. You're not playing with toys. You're conectado to a tablet. Like, do you want your kids connected to a tablet?
Could I foreshadow what I think is gonna happen? Because it's very cliche.
Talk to me.
Every Toy Story, not all of them. But again, the first one, who was the villain at first?
Buzz.
And then what?
They became boys.
So I feel like they're gonna have this tablet. Oh, big bad tablet. Oh, they're watching they're texting and doing all these social media things. And then they're gonna use it educationally. And they're like, oh, it's good, we're friends again. Or like FaceTime with the family. I don't know, what do you guys think? I just
That's like the story of the good and bad of technology.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I
But
mean, I don't know, what
I'm
do you
against
think?
iPads. Like, kids need to go out and like break their arms more. Like I
off a bed.
I saw my nephew's niece,
Learn.
and I'm like, y'all have no scars, y'all have no stories,
No
'cause
battle wounds.
all you guys do is play on the tablet. I'm like, bro, go jump off grandma's cabinet, like how me and your father do. Like,
That's so scary.
you remember
when see
breaking
little
beds?
kids
I used to
playing
break
outside.
beds, bro.
Wait,
like,
that's scary when you see kids
It's
playing outside?
scarce.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
scary.
it's
It's scary.
scarce.
I'm like, whoo.
No, it's scary.
Y'all never had to run to the hospital? Like, I feel like those days are like,
Remember I broke my leg in the jumper?
Oh,
bro, my brother broke his jaw. And that
story's
going
good.
to the hospispittal was fun. It was just funny,
Yeah.
like
It's memory.
his
It-
jaw's
it
hanging.
builds character.
He's like
It
this.
builds character.
And then it was like the whole ride there was
let me
like,
see what's it called, impersonation.
he was like this.
Oh, damn.
And he had the jaw was loose, but the whole ride to the hospital was like, yo, what are we gonna tell the doctors? Because mom's not here. So it was like the lie.
Damn.
I was like, yo, you're gonna tell them we fell outside.
Y'all ever get hit by a car?
Oh,
I
never.
got hit by a car.
Well, actually, yeah, I did.
Did you go to the hospital
My
for
shoe
it?
flew.
Oh,
I
your
was just
shoe?
running in the street, like playing tag or something. Pow.
Oh yeah, one time
As a kid, no. As a grown up, yes.
Yeah, you know.
I ran
Built some
I
character.
It
ran
builds
through a
some
fire hydrant and it pushed me under a car. Like the pressure of it, I didn't know it was that strong.
It pushed you.
Like the
Oh,
pressure of the fire hydrant pushed me
I miss
underneath
those
a parked
days.
car.
So is that strong? Huh?
That's crazy. How small were you?
I was like 4th grade. And my mom, that's why my mom
Little
hated
G.
me getting wet by the pump.
Damn.
I used to love the pump. They don't do that no more.
Well, they've never done it at least out here for
What?
me.
Well, like
the fire hydrant,
yeah,
they
that's
do
East
it.
Oh,
Coast,
yeah.
like Chicago
Oh,
stuff.
Yeah, we missed out, bro. Google says my mom had a punch card at the ER for us
Oh,
because they were, I guess, they're that often.
traviesos, no traviesos.
But you know what I wonder now that I'm a parent?
What?
Like, how were the bills back then for like the doctor's visits? Because like I ain't pay shit. We were on Medi-Cal, bro. You know, like I
My
think
mom
it
worked
was.
for Kaiser. I don't know. She was like,
See, so like.
I was gonna say something that you posted over the weekend in the chat about silver-tooth kids. They're a dying breed because these iPads are making them behave.
Sure, you're right.
You
we're
heard?
not eating things we're not. We shouldn't.
Yeah. No, you don't
Are they
think so?
behaving though? Are they?
No, dude. Like I see them, and like if you take away the phone, they lose their thing.
You know what? They're
They'll
silver
turn
tooth
to
kids.
silver-tooth
Low
kids.
key silver tooth kids. Like there are silver tooth kids that like are low key. Like they don't have the silver teeth, but you can tell.
Oh man,
They're
he
bad
bites.
kids.
He bites.
No, because they have freaking what do they call it? Veneers, bro. That's why they can't.
The veneer kids, no.
Imagine,
There's niños traviesos out there.
bro. I get scared when I give Izzy the phone, because like she'll just completely zone out. But like that's the only way we can cut her nails because otherwise she's saying no, and I'm like here's Miss Rachel, and like she'll be like, I'm like Izzy, you want food?
Right? Like nothing, no answers.
Nothing.
She doesn't even know you're cutting her nails.
No, like she completely just like zones into the phone, and I'm like that's scary, bro.
Dude, Miss Rachel's. I don't know. Something's going on there.
Oh man, I have to talk to you guys about later about that because my mom. Anyways, okay, I think that's the show, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, we'll keep you guys on Dodger watch because I don't know what's going on with her. Hey, but you know what? Otani's pitching today. Great distraction. I'm glad to see him back on the mound, but hey, what's going on? Guggenheim. That's the ownership team. Anyways, Jasmine, thank you for being here today. Carlo G's album is dropping this week, guys, so we're going to be talking about that. And actually, can we tease who's going to be on the show on Wednesday? Or who's coming in? Yes?
Can we?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Well, we're gonna actually talk to Neza. We're so excited to talk to Neza about her music and also about what really went down at Dodger Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't wait to get the cheeseman from her and to highlight her too. So
Yeah, get the first-hand story and just talk to her about everything because everyone has thoughts on this, right?
yes.
But once again, thank you for being on. Gene, thank you for coming in. I know you've been off for the last week, so shout out to you.
Yo, I gained 5 pounds.
Uh-oh. All right. Well, tomorrow we're going to go on a hike. So,
Oh,
Yes,
I forgot
this is
about
true.
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. See you guys on Wednesday, 12 p.m.
guys.
PT. I'm Alejo,
I'm Jenny.
and we'll see you guys.
Take
Bye.
care, guys.
Bye.